full lineup from the outside. Dalilah Muhammad, who finished second in race 1, an excellent performance, says, "This is my retirement year, no more after 2025, which would be a shame. She's been a brilliant athlete her whole career and would be, or is enjoying being part of Grand Slam. Sian Salmon, decent draw for her in 7 years. She was 6th in the hurdle event. Just need to judge this right, the athletes. I think Sydney will certainly be able to do that. Sydney Mclaughlin, Levrone, done this so many times. Such a great exponent over all the sprints, never mind with there's hurdles in the way. Rochelle Clayton, 32-year-old Jamaican, has run a flat 400 already this year. In a fairly swift 52.3 thereabouts. Not too far off that personal best you can see in the caption. Adrianette Knight, her teammate, similarly indoors for her though, 52.8. Normally you run quicker outdoors than indoors. So this is Peters of the Netherlands, a big part of the Dutch very successful 4x4 and mixed 4x4 squad that does so well at Olympics and Worlds. And then Cassandra Tate of the USA on the inside. Just might find the others moving away from her here, particularly I think with Peters in the lane 3. Just got held a little bit longer by the starter there, but they're away and gone. Mclaughlin, Levrone already making up ground, and we've just had a pull-up from Rochelle Clayton, who's pulled up in the first 100 meters, maybe trying to hang on to the American, who knows. Going very quickly, Cassandra Tate, right on the inside, has started exceptionally quickly through the first 200 meters. But it's Mclaughlin, Levrone out in lane 6, smoothly making their way around the top bend. Cassandra Tate, right on the inside, has run an excellent first 300, but is she going to pay for that as they come into the wind in the home straight? Sydney out on her own as we expected it to be, then it's going to be a real scrap for the minor places behind her. Tate is just starting to tread water in the home straight there, but it's Sydney Mclaughlin Levrone who's going to come through to make it 2 wins in the women's long hurdles. It's 50.32. Knight just took second place. It was tough out there, the wind was never going to make that easy, but the victory was never really in doubt. It was just a case of how quick and by how far. Well, the answer was almost 2 seconds, which in the 400 meters is a long, long way. It has to be said, though, that Knight has run her season's best, and Dalilah Muhammad in the 52-second mark. But there's our winner. There's our slam winner, our final slam winner of the first Grand Slam track. As we said, if you're going to run that quick for 400 hurdles, of course you can run quick on the flat.
Yeah, being able to run 48 seconds in the flat 4 as a 4 hurdler is unheard of. She ran 22 seconds into a headwind in the 200 last season. So speed-wise, she's not even comparable to some of these women out here. So I think she may even surprise us later on in the year and say, look, I'm going to go to the World Championships to run the 4.
Or maybe the 800.
I don't know about that.
I would love to see her run an 800 or 2, but I don't know if she wants to.
But I mean, really, just going through the motions here and just securing the money, you know, it's an easy 400,000 for her if she goes through all 4 and dominates the way she's doing. But if she wants to really test herself and test some of the other competitors and show what she can do in other events, she's gonna jump in that long sprints and go against some of those other women in that 4 and that deuce.
Well, MJ enjoyed it. You may hear the party's already started here in the stadium. There was a big win that Cassandra Tate went through the first 300 meters. She must have only been about 4 or 5 meters behind her, but look where she finished in the end. Finished in 6th place. But
what's up, viewers? Welcome back to the channel. So we have this 400-meter Grand Slam track race in Jamaica, and this was like a couple months ago. And bear in mind, the World Championships has officially kick-started. Yes, everybody is excited for the World Championships in Tokyo, and it has already kick-started. So it's gonna be a great World Championships. Early tomorrow Jamaican time, early in the morning, we will have some of our favorite athletes competing in the women's 100-meter heats. Like the first round, we have Tina in the first round, Shelly and Fraser Price, and Sherika Jackson. That's like the first round, but they will be competing in 3 different races. So in this race, we have American athlete Sydney Mclaughlin recently demonstrated her facility in the women's 400-meter flat race at the Grand Slam track meet in Kingston. Jamaica winning the event in a time of 50.32 seconds despite facing windy conditions. This victory followed her 400-meter hurdles. This basically her women's 100-meter long hurdles overall title and a 100 grand prize. Mclaughlin Livon is the world record holder in the 400-meter hurdles, showcase her ability in a flat 400-meter race, indicating a potential shift in her focus for future competitors. She has signed up for all 4 Grand Slam track meets, which she did. The Grand Slam track is a new competition. If you all didn't know, it's a new competition founded by former US sprinter Michael Johnson, who designed to bring top athletes together for several high stakes each year. So this year was the first year for the Grand Slam track races, and we all know the first races, the first Grand Slam track events took place in Jamaica, so that's definitely a great look for Jamaica. Yeah guys, in the 400-meter race in Kingston, Mclaughlin Livon faced strong competitors including Jamaicans Knight and American Dalia Mohammed. According to the Jamaica Observer, Knight finished second with a season best of 50.09, while Mohammed faces third with a time of 50.21 seconds. So yeah man, great race. We all know Sydney Mclaughlin is a great 400-meter hurdles runner. So basically the results: Sydney Mclaughlin first place with a time of 50.32 seconds. Second place goes to Ardenette Knight of Jamaica with a time of 52.09 seconds. Third place goes to Dalia Mohammed of USA, 50.21. Third place went to Cheyenne Salmon of Jamaica with a time of 52.25 seconds. In a recent track news related to the women's 400 meter, Jamaica continued to have a strong presence in the event. Nikisha Price, a former Arkansas Razorback, recently lowered her national record to 48.57 seconds, making her the 8th fastest woman over this distance. According to Flowchart, Price defended her national title with a time of 49.97 seconds. The women's 400 meter heats for the upcoming World Athletics Championships in Tokyo are scheduled for September the 14th, and as I said, it had already started. As I said, we have the women's 4x4 mixed relay coming up soon. So yeah man, so many great races to come, so y'all know what to do. Y'all need to subscribe. When I subscribe, turn on the post notification bell so I won't miss any updates pertaining to our track and field events. We have officially reached our goal of 50k subscribers, so we are moving on. The goal right now is to reach 70k subscribers for this 2025 season. So if y'all haven't subscribed as yet, y'all need to do so. When I subscribe, turn on that post notification bell. However, thanks for watching once more. Big up on yourself, and as I said, stay tuned for the next update.